as people have said, we've even made about 3 for people now.
On the channel?
Yeah.
Or from the... Oh, okay.
Oh, somebody came here to see it and want 2 for himself. So I've already built 2 for someone.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. But when we come, you have your land, you have your documents, then we continue there with the designing and all. We can help and see what we come out with. So anything concerning the building, we are here to help as possible.
I hope you appreciate what you have seen. Yeah, so keep it up watching this, give us more work. We have a strong team. So all we need is your help for one else to work so that we can work. Yeah, every day there'll be a good work. So don't worry. Any drawing, any plan, any work you bring there.
Thank everyone who do view and then contact us for our job. Yadamwasi, say about me for MIA Juma, MIA Suyebi. See Yadamwasi pa.
Welcome back to the channel. This is a new episode which is about the staircase. Sorry if this video is moving too fast for you. It is a long video and I wanted to make it short to save us the time. Editing was also not that good, so please pardon me for that. It is summer here, and if you live in the West, you know this is the time to make extra money during the summer. So I have been very busy with work these days to save extra cash for the project and also my stay in Ghana during the winter. But work is still ongoing on site, and I wanted to keep you guys updated on how things are going with the project to keep motivating and empowering the upcoming ones. No excuse, no weakness, so let's go. If it is your first time here, my name is Gigo and I make videos about building and also investing in Africa, Ghana to be precise, just for motivational purpose. So as you can see on your screen now, we are taking off the plywoods and also some of the 2x2 or 2x2 woods from the decking we did in January. So we are going to use the same wood for the staircase, to save money. Some people do rent, wood and stuff for their decking, and when everything is done, if you don't have people who are really gentle taking those things out, you end up paying for the whole thing again, and you still have to buy wood for other things you might use wood for your project. So it's always best to buy the wood, and when you are done, just make sure that they take it carefully so that you have it in shape now, which we are going to use it for the staircase. We are going to use the same wood for the pillar installation. We're going to use those same wood for the next decking. So my advice is always just buy the wood, don't rent them out. Just buy them and use them so many times, because if you rent them, as I said before, if you rent them, you're gonna pay for like 21 days, and after that, if you don't take your time taking it out, it goes spoiled and you have to buy it, and you cannot use it for anything else. So you have to return it and go and buy different wood for your staircase or for any other things you might use wood for. So as you can see, that's a contractor right there. Well, the word contractor scares people, so let me use the word engineer, because he can design anything which is about building. So here is the idea: taking off the wood and using it for the staircase. So that is what you see on your screen now. I'll be giving a lot of tips now, so you might want to stay to know how I do my work, which costs me less. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, kindly please do so. Subscribe to the channel and like the video, which is very important. Please like the video. So as you see now, taking measurements now, trying to demarcate and do their own thing. Also, I didn't know if you noticed before this scene, you saw the guy taking the nails out of the wood. He didn't throw them away. We kept them, those that are good that can be used. We kept them, to reduce the number of nails that we have to buy, because most of those nails are still good, which can be used again. So this is tip 1 for you guys. There are a lot of tips coming in this video. So that's the contractor taking his measurement and stuff, which I was there to ask a lot of questions. But yeah, I just have to watch the video now and see him doing his own thing. So as you can see now, most of the pieces are being cut and they are joining them together. I was lucky to have the block guy on site, which is Mr. Kwete. He came to check out how the project is going, and he ended up joining the team to construct the staircase. We only have the contractor and then one mason, one carpenter on site. So the two of them, and then we were lucky to have Kwete to be on site to help. As you can see, he's straightening the nails before using it. So meaning these are the old nails we took from the plywood from the decking, which is still good to be used. So these are one way you can save a lot of money, by not buying so much materials for your work. This is why I always say, if you want to compare your labor prices with mine, it's totally different, because I have a different team. I have a different team. This is really a team. As you can see, Mr. Kwete is not a worker. He is just an investor who sells his own blogs and entrepreneur doing his own thing, and he happens to be on site and he's helping. This is the team, and I only have 2 actual workers working, building the whole staircase using old wood, old nails. Even though we bought new nails, but just to prevent buying more extra. So yeah, our labor work will never be the same. And also, like I said before, I might give you the estimate today. Tomorrow the prices of fuel or the price of petrol goes high, and sometimes the way people put pressure on their artisans, I understand there is no trust in the system, but the way some of us really put pressure on the artisans, and we always think they are stealing from us, even though some of them are good, but we always think they are stealing from us and putting pressure on them. Sometimes it's not really nice. So let's try to be a bit patient with these artisans. They are also human beings, even though some of them are bad and are stealing and doing all those stuff, but we should try to understand where they are coming from and see if they have a problem we can solve. If they have a problem we can solve, yeah, they will understand the game, and slowly we can change about half of them, because they are the only artisans we have. We cannot bring foreigners to come and build for us. It's expensive. So the little ones we have, let's try to train them. Let's try to talk to them. Let's try to let them understand the system in the West. Let's explain it to them, and maybe they might change. Maybe, and we can all have our own team, to build our house. for us. It shouldn't be master and a boy thing, you know. Let's work together with them, you know. So this is my thought, this is my share, because sometimes the stories I hear, it is only not a fault from the artisan stealing, but if you put pressure on the artisan to do like job which is impossible, yeah, he has no other ways to play games with you. So let's also be real, you know, with ourselves. Let's not try to cheat the system, to do cheap things, you know, because most of the stories that I hear is because some of us try to get cheaper stuff done, you know, try to save cost. Yeah, they will just do it for you in a cheaper way, and at the end it goes front and back. You still have to pay another professional to do the work for you. So this is my opinion, this is my thought. So if you also have something different you like to share, or you like to educate me on that, please let me know. Let's go back to the video. Now the contractor is now taking measurement of the wall itself, you know, to position the things rightly, because if you get the first step wrong, then everything is wrong. So this is a crucial moment where you have to get it right.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? 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 Then will you get bored of killing me?
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time?
So this is going to be a zigzag staircase, same as you've seen with the spiral staircase, which is on the Community 25 project, and also the ones we've done for some subscribers on the channel. If you haven't seen my Community 25 project, kindly please do go to the playlist. You'll see Community 25. I also have the Dowenya project, so you can check them out with how we did those staircases, especially with the Community 25. I have it from the beginning to the end. That one is spiral. This is not a spiral one. Actually, I wanted it, from the walls. I wanted it hanging, but because of the space we have around it over there, it's just a small space, so we couldn't, minimize the staircase. We made it in a way that two people can walk on it at the same time, so we have to put it closer to the walls. And yeah, I think the design was nice. The design I really wanted, couldn't get it because of the space again. I just wanted it like the normal staircase, but with a zigzag, the normal up and down staircase hanging, and also with a zigzag form. But I got a zigzag, but it's not really hanging as I wanted, though it is not lying on the walls. It is hanging, but you don't see it hanging. But yeah, anyway, it's all good. It came out beautiful and I really love it. A lot of people in the neighborhood also came close by, trying to ask him one or two questions, trying to see if he can do something for them as well. So that was a good one. If you are building and you haven't done your staircase yet, and you are thinking of putting some style, with your staircase, rather than going with the traditional one, we all know, yeah, we are here to build your staircase for you. We are not here to take over your construction work from your artisan or from your mason. We don't like to do that. We will just come, and we are not even going to take over the staircase. We just show your carpenter or your mason how to construct this, and then we just go. We will just form the frames, just make one or two, and then the rest, as you can see, it is just hammer and nail, so that is what he does. Sometimes when people call him to come and do the staircase, when he goes, the masons and the carpenters are like, this guy is coming to take over from us. But no, we go, we teach them how it is done. We cut the wood for them. We make the first 3 steps, and then we just leave them. We just show them how it's done, and this way we are also, getting more connected with other carpenters and other masons, just in case we have job in that neighborhood. Then we call them to also work with us, because yeah, building is something big in Ghana now, and we cannot build all the houses in Ghana. So sometimes we also have to give some of the work to people. We just have to educate them, tell them what to do, where to position things. So if you're interested in this, we are not coming to take over from your worker or your mason. We are here to help and educate, so that we have about a lot of people also who can do this kind of staircase and understand the engineer work behind it. So if you're interested, send me an email at elgigogh@gmail.com. It's on your screen. I'll put you forward to the contractor. I don't take commissions, I don't take anything. It is just, I have a good, contractor who is helping me with my project, and I'm also doing this to help him to push his work. So I don't take money, I just give his number to you, and it's just between the two of you. And I believe in him that he's not gonna mess you up. It's not going to do anything bad. So I really trust just giving the number to him, and anything that happens is between you and him. Explain whatever you want, how you want it. He will check it out for you. If it's not possible, that's one thing I love about him. If it's not possible, he will tell you it is not possible. Because with my project, I wanted to do so many I wanted to do so many styles in my project, but yeah, he just told me, hey, no matter how you want your house to look like, the house will tell you how he also wants to look like, depending on how you did your foundation. So foundations is very important, because I wanted to do so many things, but then he tells you, no, the house says put the windows here. The engineer, the theory behind the engineering tells you that the pillar should be here, so the pillar should be there. The door should be here. It is not you who determines where you want to put the door. No, the house will tell you where to put the door, depending on where you want your switch, where you want your this, where you want that. So he really understands engineering. That's why I always ask people that before you work with him, give him a call. Just talk to him normal as a brother. Let him explain things to you if you feel comfortable with him, because if you are working with this guy, it's not going to be what you want. It is about what the architecture wants, what the engineering wants, because he is working with principles. He doesn't want to build a house for you and then in 2-3 months or 2-3 years time you see cracks and you have to blame him for that. No. So that's why I always say, talk to him, get to know him, and if you think he's someone you can work with, just go with him. So that's another tip for you for today about my contractor, my engineer. But with all of this, we know we are all not perfect. So if you see something wrong, if you see something which has to be corrected, please let me know. If maybe I have already done this, I've already casted this before posting the video, someone can also learn from it. That's why we are sharing on YouTube, not only to educate people, but also to learn from our mistakes. So if you see something wrong, please comment, please talk about it, so that someone will read and also not to do the same thing. If you see something good right there, just let me know, comment it, so that I also get more confidence in my contractor, in the team. Sometimes when I get good compliment and I tell them about it, they are really happy. It also motivates them. So please comment down below, let me know, either good or bad. The pipe you see underneath the staircase, I'm thinking by now you are wondering what is it. That's the whole idea of the staircase. I wanted to make something tropical right there, have some plants right there with the staircase, surrounding the whole staircase, just some tropical thing. Yeah, some crazy idea. That's why we have the pipe there for water drainage, because I wanted to keep live plants right there, so we have to water them, because the sunset is at the staircase. It's really beautiful in the night, as you can see now. So it's getting dark now, so I think we are getting to the end of today's video and also the end of today's work with the staircase. I don't think they finished it in one day. They were almost done, but yeah, it's dark, so I think we have to stop here and continue the next day to finish it up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with me till this far. If you haven't subscribed yet, kindly please do so. Like the video. There are more projects coming. If this house is not something you are really interested in, if it is too small for you, no problem. We have a bigger project coming up. This is not going to be my first house. This is not going to be my last house. The idea is to build more houses. So this channel is here to stay. It's here to grow from 1 house to 2 to 3 to 4 to estate to community to city. So please do subscribe and stay with me, and I will see you in the next episode. Let's do it.